So we've talked about these ad-supported tiers before. For Disney Plus, adding that ad-supported tier at $7.99, what does it mean for subscriber growth and the long-term health of this streaming service?
Well, one of the surprising things here is that the ad platform that they're releasing is going to be released at the same price point as the ad-free offering that they had beforehand. So if you're looking at it to reduce churn, you're not going to get that. And then the question is, how much money is it actually going to bring in? I saw there's a prediction that MoffettNathanson has by 2025, 1.8 billion. But like you mentioned at the top, 1.5 billion of losses in a quarter. So I think this is a strategic mistake for Disney. If Disney really wanted to make some moves here, I would lower the price or continue to be ad-free, and it can surge against the leaders like Netflix. But this might just hamper it in the name of financial engineering. I don't love it.
All right, as we see another ad-supported tier roll out, where are we at in the state of the streaming wars? Is there still really a war going on?
I think there's absolutely a war. We're still making this move from linear television to video on demand or streaming, and we're not all the way there yet. Question is, maybe we won't get there, or we'll take more time. So you're starting to see these companies, their growth is starting to tail off. They're trying different strategies to maximize revenue, to milk that asset that they have right now. But Disney still did grow 12 million subscribers in the most recent quarter. So there is growth to be had. And we'll see. It's going to be a tough time for them, though, as we go through this economic downturn.
All right, right now we're showing the different streaming service and their prices per month. As we look at this, are we headed towards a price war? You mentioned that Disney Plus's new ad-supported tier is the same price as its ad-free tier is right now. So are we talking about a price war, or are we still in an era where content is king?
I think all these services are counting on people to continue spending the way they did through COVID and through the boom times. And that's why you see it's the surprise that Disney didn't even lower the rate for the ad-supported tier. Netflix has a bit of a discount. I would expect that if these companies want these ad-supported tiers to be successful, they'll lower and lower even more, especially as we go through times like has been talked about through the hour today about savings rates going down and people's expectations, for their spending to go down over the years to come. So I think a price war is definitely a good bet with these companies right now, even if we're not seeing it in the pricing at the moment.
All right, we heard Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos basically say he had a revelation about ads on Netflix, that all of a sudden he realized that people want to put ads, I'm talking about the advertisers want to put their ads on there, and it would be a benefit to Netflix. And he also mentioned that there could be multiple ad tiers. Ad-supported tiers. I'm trying to think of the right way to say it. What do you think about that? Multiple tiers where people can pay different price points. Is that something we're going to see industry-wide in the future?
Yeah, I think we could see it. I mean, currently the offering from Netflix is fairly ad light, even though it has advertising. It's nothing like what you see on television normally. So could you opt to get an even lower price and see more advertising? It's possible. I'm sure they have their financial folks going and crunching numbers like crazy right now as they see the early results come in. But that's what every CEO, when they introduce advertising, they say, oh, I didn't realize there was demand. They always knew there was a demand. They decided for whatever reason not to go for it. The market dictates they do it. And right now, when profits are crucial, they're going to do whatever they can to meet what the market wants.
All right, financials aside, subscribers aside, in your mind, what's the best of class when we're talking about these streamers?
I think the one to watch is Amazon Prime. Amazon has this luxury that they don't need to make the numbers work the same way that a Netflix would, because they can justify some of the spend on content that sends people back to the shopping experience. You see things like Thursday Night Football or that new Lord of the Rings show that have been a boon for Amazon in terms of e-commerce signups. And so that will just continue to get the company to spend more and offer more content for lower money. And it's the flywheel that Amazon likes to talk about, right, where they end up drawing more people in, they shop, they watch content, more money for content, better selection on the site. Amazon, in my opinion, is the one to watch.